everybody, Sam here from WebContempo. Today we are going to build a squeeze page. Now, since you clicked on this video and you're watching it now, you probably already know what a squeeze page is, but in case if you don't, it's basically just a one-page landing page kind of deal where we give some compelling information and then a reason for the person to opt into an emailing list. So basically a headline, some blurbs, and then a form. And we try to design that in as easy to read and visually pleasing way as possible. So you've probably seen these before. This one we're going to be doing in Divi, and this is actually for a personal project. We're going to be doing a new campaign where we're giving away a free website evaluation in return for opting into email lists. So we're building a squeeze page for that in Divi. Now, a couple weeks ago, I got a subscription to a service called Divi Squeeze. They have a bunch of landing page and squeeze page templates. I used a landing page a couple weeks ago and it was okay. I know they have a bunch of squeeze page templates in there, so we're gonna run over there, see if we can find a squeeze page that'll work, and plug that in and then customize it. And then we're also gonna integrate it with GetResponse, hopefully using the Divi Bloom plugin. So we'll see how all that goes. Anyway, let's go. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with me. So we're here inside Divi Squeeze, and this is a bunch of different squeeze pages that we can choose from. To be completely honest with you, I'm not that crazy for any of these. Some of them, like this one, actually seems like it's thrown together pretty haphazardly. None of these are especially great. For this one, we don't have a video, so unfortunately the video one is not going to work. I think the one I'm going to go with is this one just because it's simple and it should be nice enough. Now, unfortunately, when you're actually in the client area in Divi Squeeze, you can't view a preview. So you have to go to the home page and click view, and then it'll pop up. This is basically what it looks like. Pretty simple page. Then when you click here, this opens up into a form. So easy to use and just right to the point. So we are going to download this and make a squeeze page out of it. So here we'll get the JSON file. Then we'll hop back over to my site and into the Divi library. And let's add a new layout. Oops, let's see, I haven't did this in a while. Import, export. And we want to import, what's it called? Super simple something. Here we go. Oops. Oh shoot. Making too many clicks. Oh no, it's in there. God dang. Okay, there we go. So we'll get this imported, then we'll create a new page and drop it in and kind of see what we got to work with. Now, I used a landing page from these guys the other day, and that one had a form on it as well, and that one was already set to be integrated with Bloom. So I'm hoping that in this case we can also use Bloom, which is another Elegant Themes plugin that will help us integrate our mailing list service, which I use GetResponse, into this landing page. So that timed out, but I'm hoping it worked. So let's give it a try here. So we'll add a new page, and we'll call it free website evaluation. And hopefully when we go to load here, our new thing will be in here. Okay, let's see. Super simple opt-in. That looks like the one. Let's load her up. Let's just publish it and see what it looks like right now. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of funny that doesn't totally match this. You can see it's not centered. So that's too bad. I think we'll probably want to center this. And we also probably want to get rid of the header on this page. I don't think we need a header. And I want to see if I can get this background to stretch the full width too. It seems to me, let's see. Maybe that's with like a full width header that you can do that. I'm sure there's a way of doing it. We'll go back and check that out at the end. For now, let's see if we can figure out why it's not centered. Width 100%. Okay, so that all looks correct. So let's check this thing out here. Custom width 634 pixels. Oh, so is this not mobile friendly? Oh no, it is. Okay. Definitely important to check that. Oops. I think I just closed out of it. Let's try that. See if that makes any difference. Oh God. That one is centered. This one isn't. So, yeah, I gotta say, overall, I'm pretty disappointed with the Divi squeeze deal. It looks like a lot of the stuff was not made very well, and most of the designs aren't that great anyway, so that's another review for another time, but unfortunately I don't think it's that great. Let me just look at Divi Cloud. No, it wouldn't be in there, or maybe it would. Let's see if Divi Cloud has a squeeze page layout. I think this one is okay, but I don't want to spend all day trying to figure out how to center it. And I wish it should really take up the full page too. I think it's sloppy to have it not take up the full page. Let's see. These could be in the sections or in the layouts, so I'm not totally sure. That's the one thing about Divi Cloud is that their search isn't very good. So it can be kind of hard to find what you're looking for. Okay, let's see. Let's go to categories and see if they have one. Let's try landing pages. Hope that they have a squeeze layout. These are a little bit too much. We really just want the one section. Yeah, I don't really like any of those. Okay. Let's see if they have any here. Splash page, I wonder, that's probably not the same thing. Landing page. I wish you could see what these looked like. Alright. Alright, so I just paused it and figured it out. It actually only took me a couple minutes. It wasn't that big of a deal, but yeah, for some reason they had in the design settings for this section, they had a margin right of 100 pixels, which is why I was 100 pixels off the right side there, because that even if you have it set to center, it's still going to follow the margin first. So just removing that seemed to help it. So again, it's kind of sloppy on their part. But anyway, now let's see here. I want to get rid of the menu. I can't remember how to do that. Let's see. I've done it before, but it's been a little while. Okay, read the special report. Let's see. So this service is going to be for a website evaluation. So pretty much I'm going to go through their website and evaluate it on a few different criteria, like mobile friendliness, speed, and how well it's optimized for conversions and overall layout. So a few different points, important points. We'll go through the site and just kind of give some recommendations and stuff. That's basically the whole deal. So we just got to get a little bit of text to make people interested in getting that kind of a service, and then hopefully they will subscribe to my emailing list. So let's see, let's change this to well, actually, let me look at it again here. So I think what we want to do is have free website evaluation in this font, and then we maybe want another little blurb below this with some bullet points. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Get more from your website. Image. Oh, okay, that's just the drop shadow. Okay, here we go. What the fuck is this? That's weird. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in these that is just lazy. Okay, let's see. I think we want the orange part actually to be its own deal. So as long as I got these extra H1s in here, I might as well use them. Alright. Let's call it a review. And then here, let's try, I don't know if changing this to H2 is going to actually work or not, but let's try. Okay, here we'll put another little additional description. Alright, let's see. Get a personalized, I'll correct in a second, video review. Let's go, we already used review, analysis. Of your website by a web designer. Or about as professional as I can get, I suppose. Alright, well, let's see how that looks. I have no idea how that's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, that's actually not that bad. That's weird that this bolding and stuff is all messed up. Let me take a look at this closer. That is so weird. So H2 is different than the H1. Very unusual. Alright, well, you know what? Let's get rid of all this extra crap here and just do it ourselves. What a pain in the ass. I could have just built this myself faster. But you live and you learn. Oh, I see. It's got strong tags around it. Well, I guess we can just do that. It'll only take a minute. Those are the tags that make the text bold, obviously. Let's slide those in and see if this is any better now. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. And And then I checked this button, and of course the button doesn't even have the same pop-up that they have on the demo, which is really unfortunate because that was like one of the main things I liked about this, so I'm really bummed about that. I also remembered we can try switching this to the blank page template. I think that'll take the menu out of there. Let's just try it and see and pray. Yep, it worked. Okay, cool. So at least we got that. And we're going to have to figure out the pop-up opt-in ourselves. Hoping we can just handle that through Bloom. And then we, of course, got to do this. Sloppily put a 2016 in there, so we're going to have to fix that. And then for the, let's see. This is where this thing is. I want to just see if we can do like something like that. I don't know if that's the correct thing, but something like that stretches the thing to full height. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the 100 VH. That's not going to work on old versions of IE, but that's going to work on most browsers, and you can see that looks like way better. And then the only other thing is I think maybe we want to do this like a percentage from the top instead of, it's probably just a certain amount of padding. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Custom margin top, let's say like 30%. Just see how that looks. We're gonna have to test that on mobile as well because we don't want it to look janky on mobile. Or I guess we could actually just turn it off on mobile. Holy Lord. Well, we don't want that, do we? Is that really true? Okay, well that's not gonna work. Let's see. Alright, instead of doing that, let's try 300 pixels. And then on other devices, we'll just narrow it down. See how that looks. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Maybe padding is not the right thing. Maybe it should be, or I think I'm in a margin, yeah. Come on. Okay. That is pretty close. That actually might be a tad bit low, but that looks good, and that pretty much looks good, except that doesn't look good, and this doesn't look good. So clearly we're going to need a little work there. God, this is like so sloppy. I might as well just did this whole thing from scratch. Ugh. I can't believe I paid for that. Good Lord Almighty, look at this. The hell is this? This is like they just ripped somebody else's code right off the web and pasted it in there. You need that many lines of code for that? Come on. Ridiculous. Alright, well, we can get rid of all that. All that. Oops, actually, I missed one thing. Yeah, there we go. God, this is just stupid. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how they would expect people that aren't that good at working with code to have any possible way of doing this. Alright, I think I am going to go back in here and get rid of all this crap too so that I can better style the fonts the way I want on mobile. So we'll keep them as H1 and H2, but we'll get rid of all this extra other crap. And that. Should have just followed my first instinct. Okay. So luckily in this new Divi they have this great feature where you can customize all the headings, which is awesome. Okay, so for the H1s, we're going to do the custom orange. We'll use my own orange color instead of theirs. Then line height, let's see, I think for this, let's try 48. And let's try like 52. Let's just see if that works. And we do center and bold. Alright, let's try ultra bold and just see. Okay, that's too light, so we're going to use the red, but otherwise this looks okay. And actually this isn't bad either. Alright, let's switch that to the red. So it's worth it to take the time to get these things right, especially because we really care about conversions, so we want it to look good on every kind of device. It's definitely important. And let's see, let's switch this to the red. I think that'll look better. Okay, so I think we were fine with that size. Let's move it down to like 38 and 42. And then, I don't know if we'll need to go any lower for a phone or not. Let's just try that and see. Otherwise, I think this is close. We can maybe space this out. Yeah, that's better. Space this out a little bit more. And then maybe bump it down a little bit. But I actually don't mind the weight of it. I guess we could try it bold just to see. So that's an H2. So all we got to do is flip over to H2 here. Let's just try regular bold instead of ultra bold. Text size 26. I actually think that's okay. For the line height, let's make it 32. Let's see how that goes. I think we can attempt to keep it the same on mobile as well. Let's throw a little bit of drop shadow on there just to see how that looks. And of course, we're also going to have to change that button to match, but that's not a big deal. Hopefully I don't have some weird, crazy CSS in there we have to go in and undo. Okay. Yeah. I think let's increase the line height of this a little bit so it bumps that down. And then obviously that drop shadow is way too much. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Okay, well anyway, it doesn't really matter for what we're doing anyway. So if we do that, okay, let's reduce the text shadow and okay, for the line height. Oh, I see. Okay, let's try 62. Just see. And the last thing we're going to have to do is figure out the background. Shadow's still a little aggressive. I wonder if we, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if we move up this button and then put this block inside of the box. See if this button has some padding or something that's pushing it down. No. Well, let's quick change the background color while we're in here. I'm having some problems with the color palette lately. Good grief. What I think we need to do actually is update the Divi theme. I've noticed when that color palette stops working, I fixed it by updating Divi. Let me do that really quick. This will save some time. Yeah. I really wish I had an automatic update for this. And then of course we don't even have another theme, so that's annoying. So I'm just install this 2017 thing again. So we'll switch to that temporarily. Delete Divi, upload the new Divi, activate it. Alright, so here we can delete this. Okay, we can add new. I've already got this downloaded anyway, so it should only take a moment. Okay, let's see. Where is it? There it is. Maybe I clicked too many times. Oh, for crying out loud. I swear. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Alright, guess we'll have to do it the hard way. I don't know why on earth they would be doing that. Luckily, you can just go on your cPanel. This is good if this ever happens to you. Go on your cPanel, go into theme, and then WP content, themes, and there you can. Oh, maybe that's why it didn't work, because we had that one in there. Alright, now we can upload. So now I have to remember to delete that out of here. Where are you? Okay, I gotta wait for it to show up. Alright, well, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and add the Bloom plugin. So we can hopefully save a little time on that. Hopefully this will at least work. Actually, it might not since I don't have the Divi theme in there yet. Good lord. Everything is just going slow today. I've never really used the Bloom plugin before, so I'm not exactly sure how it works. I guess while we're waiting for that to appear, we can... There we go, okay. So we can just extract this, and then it should start working. Okay, and then this time I'm going to delete this out of here, so hopefully if I need to do this again in the future, I won't have that same problem. Okay, themes. Boy, what a pain. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay, good. Alright, anyway, where was I? Let's see, oops. Let's refresh the page so we don't waste any more time. See if we can get this button figured out. Let's just check this text on mobile too and see if this looks alright, as long as we're just waiting here anyway. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Just this button, and maybe tighten up this a little bit. Yeah, it's fine on tablet, just on mobile. Okay, that's fine.
let's see. Well, as long as I'm thinking about it, let's do that. Jeez Louise. I don't know why it does this, honestly, even after uploading the new theme. That's probably the one beef I have with this. I think that I just want people to use the visual editor, I guess. Alright. Come on. There you go. Alright, so heading line height on mobile, we want to be, let's see, we'll do 42. That should be fine. Then, oh wait, let's see, that's H1. And then H2, I think that was pretty much fine. Okay, sounds good. Okay, for the button, please work, thank you. Alright, the rest of that's probably fine. Actually, we gotta, if you remember, it looked awful on mobile. Let's see, how did we... Button border width. Gosh. So maybe margin. We need to add a little bit of margin, I think. And then the font. Where's the font size? Okay, there we go. So let's see if this was screwed on tablet or not. No, that's pretty good all the way to the bitter end, isn't it? So just on mobile, we want to tone that down quite a bit. I think we want like a 28. Try that. See how this is. Yeah, I pretty much had to just redo this whole entire thing from scratch, so definitely not a good endorsement of the Divi squeeze. Oh god. Let's see. Well, let's see how it looks when I scale it down at least. Yeah, it's still effed up too. Good gravy. Oh, okay, that's way better. Sweet. Just wasn't loaded up all the way. Is that line height screwed? Yeah, that line height's not great. Okay, I just want to see too. Gosh, it's really bothering me that there's that space right there. The hell is that? That must be new. I've never seen that before. Here we go. Okay, let's take that down to like 10. I think we're pretty good on that. Then the only other thing was I was thinking to put the text here, change it to dark, and we'll just take the stupid copyright out because we don't need that. I think that'll look a little bit better. Might need to adjust the padding on it, however. Yeah, that's money. That is money. So that actually looks pretty good. I don't know. Still don't know if I love that shadow, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. No, actually, I'm gonna take it off. I don't like it enough. I'll just go with my instinct on that one, I think. Yeah, let's get that out of there. Okay, good. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. So let's just double check it again. on mobile. Make sure it looks good on mobile. And then I think the only other thing we have to do is change that background picture. Honestly, that's not even that bad background picture for this, but maybe we could do something a little bit cooler. I don't know. Let's grab a different stock photo. Let's see. Website. Yeah, maybe something like that. Or yeah, let's just do that one. That one looks pretty good. Wonder what the original size on this photo is. God damn. Oh, 1080 by 720. That's a little small one. Alright, well, let's do a medium then. Let's open it. Oh, there's from one of my video covers. We'll just open it. I'm going to need it for this one anyway. I'm going to be doing some newer covers soon that actually are like going to be way better than these. These ones I think are a little bit cheesy. Okay, here we go. So let's see if we can just throw. Oh shit, that's like a Russian site or something. Oh no, it's not. Okay, it just has a weird font. Let's add like a little bit of blur to this. So try the smart blur. I don't really know how to do blur. It obviously didn't work. I can't remember. There's one I usually use. But, oh yeah, it's one of these. Okay, let's try like field blur. We just need a little bit. Yeah, that's good. So you can't really see what's on there. I think that looks pretty good. If we change the bokeh. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Alright, well, let's just go with it. And then, okay, let's see if we can throw an overlay on there and have it look halfway decent. I like doing blues for these, like darker blue. Let's see. We can either do this, let's try that. That's a little aggressive. Try doing it like that. Or normal and then with opacity. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work as good. Or if we change this to radial. Yeah, that's just too dark. Let's do this to image. Change it to black and white. Oops, that's the wrong way to do it. Shit. Oh, gosh. I kind of just stumble my way through these things. Just, man, it's black and white. There we go. That'll just make it so there's not other color on there except whatever color we ultimately do with the gradient. And I don't know if radial actually is. I think linear was looking better for us. But I don't know if I like that particular color. I'm just not getting anywhere with this. Maybe I'll go with color overlay instead, because that's just not doing it for me. Like a brown. Let's look at the page again. I don't know, that might be too brown. Alright, let's just try it with the blue and see how that goes. Sometimes you can't really tell until you just plug it in. Alright, get this out of here. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Okay, just make sure there's no other effects on it. Hopefully this doesn't look way worse than it currently does. Yeah, it did work. Alright. Looks good. Okay, so the last thing we gotta do is get this bloom set up. Alright, let's see here. I never did this before. Okay. Let's see, what the hell did I say my thing was gonna, oh yeah, get response. Count name. Hopefully that's right. Let's see. Okay. Integrations. API. Hopefully that'll work here. I have no idea if that's actually my account name. Perfect. Do I need to do anything else? Nice. Okay, sweet. Not now. Okay, let's create an opt-in form. Pop up. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Opt-in name. Gravy. Let's see what we call it. Okay, select account and master. This kind of responds a little bit slow. Okay, get him on my site evaluation list. Anything else? Hmm? Oh. I think we want something like this. Alright, well, let's just choose that one. What the hell are you supposed to do next? Oh, customize. Okay. crap. Let's do that. Alright, let's do that. It's honestly not that bad. Let's just leave it like that and see how it looks. Let's see. Get my free review. Let's try that. Background color. Let's use. Oh, what the fuck? They don't use my normal color palette. That's too bad. Yeah, let's do that just for kicks. Okay, let's see if this already has a thing. Let's see. Okay, maybe we need to put a class on it. Never done it before. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, so we'll add that class on there, and then hopefully this will work. Then we do pop. No clue if that's gonna work. And okay, we're gonna actually probably change that to a thank you page, but for now I just want to see if it actually works, and we'll just worry about one thing at a time. I also want to customize the color on it too. But okay, let's see. I wonder if we need to, whoa, let's see. I need to tick it. Right. Display on these pages. Got it. Simple, but not bad. That's sweet, it actually worked. Okay, we definitely gotta change the color on that. Overall, that actually looks pretty good, I have to say. Let's see. Okay, let me grab the color of the button because we're going to make our form the same color. So let's grab that. Okay, now let's go back in here again. So the key was that we had to add it to that page to be able to use it. Okay. Okay, that looks good. And we want to do thank you page, so we're just going to do, even though we haven't created that yet, but we will. So, should be good to go on this. So then what we'll do is we'll just duplicate this page and then create a thank you page out of it, which will be super easy. Looking good. Looking good. Good chance I'm going to change some of this verbiage around. I don't know why they call it the footer, but it's up there, and it's kind of weird, but whatever. I think it'll work. Overall, this has actually turned out pretty nice. So, alright. Go back to all pages. I don't know why I have all these drafts in here. Let's see, free website evaluation. I use a duplicator plugin that just allows you to duplicate pages, which just comes in super handy for stuff like this. Okay, let's see. Okay. So that is already set. Oh, and you know what? This is, let's see. Thank you, eval. Is that what it was? Gosh. The only other thing I wanted to see is if we are able to control what fields go in the form. Which I don't know where that would be. Oh, display name field. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Well, that's a little better at least, I guess, than just the email. Okay, what was it that I was gonna, oh yeah, I just wanted to check the thank you page. Thank you eval, okay. Good, so should give us just a basic thank you page. All right, let's refresh this thing and see what happens. Okay, well, that was a little weird, but thank you page looks good. And if we go in here, I don't know if it's going to work because I used my same email address. So I'll have to have somebody else test it. But, yep, overall, and this is going to be good on mobile, so yep. Alright, so super simple squeeze page. Basic pop-up form. That's weird that the color is back to red again there. Just double check that. Yep, okay. But yeah, I think that looks good. I didn't even have to change this picture. I think it actually looks fine like that. So it looks really good. Yeah. So we got this all set up. We're gonna run some traffic to it and see what happens. Good thing about this, easy to change around the verbiage. We're probably gonna maybe do that before we even start launching it, but I think for now it's pretty close. And then we can always duplicate this and make different variations on it for A/B testing and stuff like that. So pretty simple, and didn't take us too long to do, so not a bad project at all. Alright, well, we learned a few things on that one. It took a little while to set up, but now that I've done it, I think I could do it a little bit faster next time. Let's see, so first off, Divi squeeze, man, was it not good. The thing was just not polished at all. There was a ton of stuff messed up with it. The pop-up on the example didn't work at all in here, so we had to create our own pop-up, from scratch, and it actually wasn't even that easy to do. So like honestly, if you didn't understand what they meant by like adding a class to the thing and then putting it in there, you would have had a hard time actually figuring that out. So, if you're looking for an easy solution to your squeeze page, I don't know if Divi Squeeze is the way to go, because that seemed like a very poor quality squeeze page to me, so not great there. On the other hand, the Bloom plugin was pretty cool. Only took a minute to set it up, and even managed to get it working with the button. Got it integrated with my email account easily. The template looked nice, and there's a lot of other options. If we want to use this opt-in in other places, we can do that, like in our blog or something like that. Or we can duplicate that opt-in and change a few words on it or whatnot, so it's a little bit more relevant depending on where we're giving it away on the site. So I really like the Bloom plugin, and I'm excited to finally be able to use it. So that's going to be pretty cool. So oh yeah, overall I'd say this one went pretty well, and I learned a lot about making squeeze pages, and hopefully you did too. So anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you can get notified whenever we drop a new tutorial, demo, whatever. We're going to be doing them all the time, so make sure you stay on top of it. And we will see you next time.